Taryn, the pandemic is letting up, allowing workers to go back to the office, but many employees are saying forget about it. They're resigning from their jobs and calling it quit for good. There's a name for it floating around in the academic world. It's called the Great Resignation. Carrie Sochet with Purple Squirrel works to match employees with employers, a professional matchmaker. She says the Great Resignation is definitely on.
People have been wondering, is it going to happen? Is it not? And I will say it is happening.
Longtime employees are resigning at a fast clip. According to Oxford Economics, 2.5 million Americans have retired since COVID started. That's twice as many people who retired in 2019.
The reasons for leaving jobs, it could be I want to go pursue my passions. I'm not passionate about the field that I'm working in. While I may be good at it, I've got other interests that I want to pursue. Many are, unfortunately, we are hearing of a lot of working moms who are saying, I don't want the pressures of going back into the office. I want to be able to stay at home.
For many employees, sitting at home gave them time to reflect on their priorities, the things that make them feel alive.
There's people that want to travel, retire early. Maybe they've got that nest egg built and they've decided I just don't need to work. I don't want to continue to hustle the way I've been hustling. So I think there's just a lot of reasons.
For employers, the Great Resignation is serving up a major challenge: how to make coming back to work actually work for both sides.
What is the right approach for returning to the office? Should we do a hybrid? Do we need all this office space? What's right for some employees might not be for the others. And so I think that there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of just leadership challenges, but I think it all comes down to communication.
And while workers were thinking hard about their futures and how to shape it, so were companies.
In some cases, they're using it as an opportunity to rescope the role, think about their organizational structures, think about what do we really need. You know, we've got a CFO search, or actually 2 or 3 CFO searches going right now where the employees have been there very long term, 20 plus years. So it's a chance for the company to really think about their future.
All right, so usually when you think about benefits packages, you think about the 401k, healthcare, dental, all that stuff. We got to add 2 things to the list, according to Sochet. She says you got to add flexibility and empathy.
Absolutely.
Because if an employer is not using those as tools to attract, lure, and keep employees, guess what? They're going to end up losing more people, and the people who use those are going to end up keeping them.
Absolutely. I think we've all seen so many people, especially during the pandemic, last 18 months or so, they've looked at the quality of life that they had. They looked at their family. They maybe took things for granted before. They've appreciated things differently, and they want to change, or they want to live life a little differently. And you know what? Everybody's going to have to accommodate that.
You make a good point, but you know, when you're sitting at home and you are working and trying to get through it, you're also reminded of what a life-changing thing this pandemic was, and what are my priorities? How much time do I want to spend working? How much do I want to spend?
We're going to all start thinking like millennials soon enough.
I know. They were right the whole time.